Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. Today's video is showcasing double acid in the Summer Cup. I do believe that double acid is the secret sauce in the Summer Cup. You might be saying that this is a toxic team. Indeed, it's a toxic team. It's running double poison, as you can see. We have Tenta over there and we have Shadow Victory Bell. Shadow Victory Bell is known for being one of the spammiest Pokemons in this cup. Tenta is one of the goats in this cup. Chalicent is just a safe Pokemon you can use. These battles were submitted to the channel by our friend Math Magic. He is running a... he's the one who came up with this team, and now he is getting punished in the lead with a Skeldritch. The pivot here is Tenta. You pivot to Tenta to bait out I don't know what you bait out, because Victory Bell does beat this. We kind of ABA weak to Billy Bold, but Tenta is not bad into Billy Bold because Scald can debuff and Acid is neutral. So I think we do have a good play here. So what do we do here? Well, let's see what... I mean, we can just go to Shadowvic, and Shadowvic walls everything about Billy Bold. We don't need to shield. All these charge moves are resisted. It's going to do some damage, and let's see how much it does. It didn't do that much, to be honest. Billy Bold is so tanky, so it doesn't hit hard. And now we can just go for the full farm down. Now, the question is, what do we do? Well, we have to put it all in Jellicent. Okay, we do one then switch. I like that play. Opponent has a Poliwrath. Poliwrath does not beat Jellicent. We're just gonna go straight Shadow Ball and no shield here, and just save our shields to beat the Skeldritch. And opponent knew that there is no win con. They top left. We have a good lead here. Opponent switched into Tenta. We switch into Jellicent, our hard counter to Tenta. I think there might be a play where like we could just leave played and then I don't know, do something else and save this Jellicent, because it feels like they are trying to bait out the Jelly, but they don't seem to have a Jelly answer. Like Gastro isn't a Jelly answer. Yeah, it's a tanky Pokemon that can beat Jellicent if they land the Earth Power and shield the Shadow Ball. That's kind of a complicated game. What do we do now? Well, we just have to farm all the way down. I don't think we need to throw anything. We're just gonna maintain winning the switch, and then oh my god, they get the debuff. This is so annoying. I would rather bank this charge move, but we can't pivot out. Remember that we have a Pokemon that get destroyed by Gastro, and now we can... I think we should have just double surf. And they have Oranguru. Oranguru is a good core breaker here, by the way. It has Confusion, and the Confusion does super effective to pretty much almost everything. Like, Oranguru is the best core breaker against this team. They will just go straight Trailblaze and keep ramping up and ramping up and ramping up. Meanwhile, here we're just hoping that we gonna Scald a debuff. What do we do? Well, we don't need to technically do anything. We're just gonna throw our energy on a good timing, throw on 3. I think we switch out and throw the Leaf Blade right away. We're just gonna throw the Leaf Blade right away. I do like this play, and this Oranguru is gonna say bye-bye. No, they have a shield. The thing is, that's a brutal swing. They bring in Gastro. Does this Gastro KO? I don't think so, but the question is, can we get to a move? I don't think so. They lead Verizon. Verizon get destroyed by Victory Bell. All of the charge moves are resisted, and they don't seem to build to the nuke, so it's just gonna be... oh my god, this guy is so bad. Dude, you're supposed to throw Sacred Sword. Leaf Blade is double resisted. Sludge does so much damage, it can one-shot. Opponent switch to Talonflame. I'm just gonna go into Tentacle and bait out the electric Pokemon, because Billy Bolt, Billy Bolt, Ampharos are kind of relevant in this meta, so you have to be aware. What do we do here? We're just gonna throw these charge moves. Simple. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back to Victory Bell. I do believe that Victory Bell destroys Ampharos, and now it's just gonna be a fight between Talonflame, the Fire Bird, against Jellicent, and that's a losing matchup for the Flying Bird. Next game, we're picking up an amazing lead. Does Victory Bell beat all the leads nowadays? But throwing a charge move, this does nothing. It's just like, when they do this, you assume that they are just ABA weak to this and they have to stay in and try to chip as much as possible. What do we do? I would actually catch the next the Night Slash on my Tenta and save this Pokemon, because they seem to be very weak to it. They have back-to-back, so that's why I say I would catch the second move on Tenta, so I don't have to be in a situation where I should be shielding in a good matchup. I don't like shielding in good matchups, so usually like when in matchups like this, just try to catch, because you need to bait out that Pokemon that they are afraid to bring in here. So that's why they dump all their shields. They bring in Verizon. I'm assuming they are triple weak. Oh my god, that was actually a good play. What do we do? Well, now they are stuck. I wouldn't actually switch. I would just keep the Jellicent here. I think... Wait, wasn't there a Verizon? Why did we swap to Tenta? Oh, I thought we were going to save the Tenta to the other Pokemon, but it should be fine. Because we're going to be able to farm down here. Like, what are you going to do? Shadow Ball? Yeah, good one, buddy. We have to throw... I still can't understand why either trainer decided to switch out. We're just gonna go straight for the Shadow Ball. I think we can do one more. Two would be risky because I'm not aware... yeah, we have to do one. I think the third one, they just get it right away, like after two. So Shadow Ball, we need this to KO. It doesn't KO. I think we misplayed. We should not switch. We should have just stayed in. No, never mind. Never mind. This jelly is too thick, okay? This jelly is too thick. Never mind. Well played, Matt Magic. I apologize for doubting you out. See, guys, this team is capable of winning and dominating. Salazzle? Holy spice, dude. We're just gonna switch out. We can't stay in. They have Poison Fang and Dragon Pulse. So do we shield? That Pokemon hits so hard. I'm assuming they will just Dragon Pulse here. And we tapped our move, which is good. So they have to shield. Now, they will go Psychic Fang here. No, or they will just switch to Tentacle. So that's why I like Turn Sludge on my Tentacle. For matchups like this, they will not shield, right? So you just throw the Sludge and then you knock them out. This is where, like, we're just gonna throw, because Water Shuriken doesn't do that much damage and Tentacle is so bulky. What do we do now? Well, we're just gonna go Vic and farm them down. We don't need to throw anything. KO this and then switch out right away. Okay, switch out. Now we do one, then switch out. This is not this is not bad. It's a good play. Salazzle has a niche play in this cup, so it's not the greatest. It's also not bad. But Golisopod, I still am against Fury Cutter Golisopod, because now you lose to Jellicent. It's a bad matchup. Well, in the past, it used to be a fine matchup. So what do we do here? Well, we have to throw a charge move and take it out, but we also need to leave with energy. So we see that Math Magic switched right away. I don't know why we would throw here. I think he's just overthinking it, to be honest. We're gonna throw on 4. That's a good timing. This Leaf Blade is gonna do lots of damage because Salazzle simply has no health. What do we do? Ooh, they have 2 Psychic Fangs. We have to no shield. Yeah, that was a good play. So now we survived one. We're just gonna throw one and then tap the next one. Oh, never mind. We died with it. I think... does everyone just lead Scourge in this cup? We switch out, they bring in Credeli, and this is a neutral matchup. But if we land the Blizzard, though, then Tentacle has the upper hand here. Let's see. This Blizzard is just gonna do massive, super effective damage, except that the opponent will always shield. Typical Credeli player, they always shield, they always debuff, right? Rock Tomb does some good damage. I like that Math Magic committed here to the good timing. A Blizzard, oh my god, that did nothing. That did no damage. That's why I like Sludge. Just throw Skull, to be honest, and get... because it didn't benefit us that much. What do we do here? We're just gonna get... dude, we're just getting destroyed by this Credeli. This Credeli is destroying us. Oh my god, good thing we were able to farm down. I will just switch out there, by the way, and they have a Greninja. We're technically getting hard countered in this game, so there is no hope to win this. Night Slash, we're throwing Surf. Wait. Oh, Math Magic switch and catch a move. Okay. And then the Jellicent. Throw a Surf on the Scourge, grabbing the last shield. So now it depends. Do we live this Shadow Ball? We do. Can we get to the nuke? No, we can't. Oh, they are running Hex. Typhlosion, another bad lead. We're gonna do one then switch. We saw this happening like a million times. They usually throw a Thunder Punch and then switch on. I don't like shielding, to be honest. Licky Licky is kind of a good safe swap in this cup. The problem is that it's just not good enough, you know? It's an underwhelming Pokemon. They need to give it Swift to be, like, just to make this Pokemon, like, you know, usable. They landed the EQ with kind of an annoying situation right now because they will just commit to farm us all the way down. No, never mind. This was a CMP situation. So now, if they shield... Oh, that wasn't CMP. And dude, am I tripping or something? What is happening here? We don't need to shield. Oh, they have Shadow Ball. We're just gonna go to the Victory Bell. And if they don't get to a move, that's good. No. We don't need to do one. We just need to get out. Leavanny? I did not know you can use that Pokemon. What does Leavanny do? It destroys Jellicent. It has Leaf Blade, Shadow Claw. It's a bug grass, so technically also beat Verizon. It also has a play into the fire, but it gets destroyed by one incinerate. We were able to farm down, but now we're just gonna go straight Sludge Bomb. We need to land, I think, one Sludge Bomb, and then we can farm down. Oh my god, Victory Bell, that was an insane amount of damage. Holy dude, who thought Victory Bell lose to Typhlosion? We switch out, they switch out. We ended up in a situation where we have a Jolly on a Talonflame. If I ever see a winning matchup, this is the winning matchup. I wouldn't even shield this. Like, yeah, they can Brave Bird, so what? But I think Math Magic is like, Jellicent is the Pokemon that has been the Pokemon that is winning me the game, so why wouldn't I shield it? So this is why I wouldn't shield it, because they should always have a Virizion Jellicent counter. But Math Magic here going for the catch. It's like, no. I have a plan. Okay, now we ended up in a bad situation. Okay, that's why sometimes you don't catch. What do we do here? Well, let's just throw these Scalds. This matchup is so done. It's so GG for the Math Magic. But the opponent thinks that he has a chance because he has his Jellicent on a Tentacruel. But to be honest, it's not a horrible matchup for Tentacruel, because Tentacruel can stall this clock. I would actually just bank this move and go to Victory Bell, to be honest. Math Magic refusing to throw, as he like, they must throw a charge move. If they throw a charge move, oh my god, they are also under charge. What a tryhard. Is Math Magic calling the best play in the world? I think he's just sacking his Jelly, because his Jelly will be aligned on a Virizion, and then Victory Bell farming down the Virizion, throwing Leaf Plates now on the Jellicent. This Victory Bell is actually, like, every matchup so far, Victory Bell has been getting hard countered in the lead. And in every matchup so far, Victory Bell has been able to nuke one Pokemon at least. Okay, so I'm actually impressed with this Victory Bell. This Victory Bell has been carrying this team. Jellicent is there to stall, a Tentacruel is there to stall, but the serious damage is coming from the Victory Bell. Victory Bell into Golisopod. This is a good matchup for both, but I believe that Math Magic is like, I have two better answers, let me switch out. Okay, that's why you don't switch out to Tenta, because they will bring in their Gastro. Scald number 1, we get the debuff. Okay, it's not punishing, let's be honest. Now we should survive the Earth Power and able to throw the next one. Now the problem is we can't acid this thing down. So that's why, again, we safe swap Jelly, not Tenta. What do we do? I mean, Earth Power is going to do lots of damage, so we might as well shield and farm down. Okay, we get lots of energy. And now, Victory Bell loaded into Golisopod. What do we do? Well, we spam Leaf Blades. Leaf Blade number 1. Leaf Blade number 2. I think this does, like, above than half. That was exactly half, actually. So, we're just gonna switch out to Jelly. They have a Virizion. This is kind of a bad matchup, but if you get to two Shadow Balls, you actually win this. It depends how, like, this matchup depends how slow they are on the switch. I think it's gonna be a CMP, but we survive their Leaf Blade, they don't survive our Shadow Ball, so it's up to the opponent whether they want to shield or not. Remember that they have Fury Cutter, and this is why you don't run Fury Cutter on Golisopod in this cup. Like, you just get destroyed by Jellicent. Like, Virizion doesn't beat Jellicent. Jellicent is so tanky. Now we just switch out. And honestly, we could shield and throw a Leaf Blade and take this win home. Let's see. Leaf Blade landed. See, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Like, oh my god. Shadow Claw Oatsering? Wait, I have an Oatsering. I would love to use that Pokemon. You know, that opponent is giving me ideas now. I'm gonna run Earth-Shattering Shadow when I go live tomorrow. So guys, make sure to follow the stream, subscribe to the channel. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. Help us out, give you the notifications when we go live. I'm actually gonna use Earth-Shattering. Yeah, it has a Swift, and it has Shadow Claw, and has Close Combat. We're just gonna go straight Scald here. Scald does some good serious damage to the Earth-Shattering. Earth-Shattering has no stats. And they bring in Scourge. When they do this, that means they just don't have an answer, okay? That's their best answer. If I'm running Scourge, I would like to run, honestly, like, Hex Scourge instead. Like, I don't know why I'm running they are running Incinerate. I'm gonna do 2 and then throw, take that Alligator out, send it back to his trainer. Now let's see, bring your third. Oh, for Alligator. Dude, you know what's my favorite? When people use Feraligatr in themed cups. I'm like, dude, we have themed cups, so you can stop using the open leagues Pokemons. But some people just would like to use the same 3 Pokemons on every league. Gator, Gastro. I would like to remind everyone, the other day, Home Slice Henry lost to Gastrodon plus Zygarde. And if you guys watch Henry, you would know how much he hates the core. It's not a core, it's just 2 insanely strong Pokemons. So you give them to the worst player in the world, and they will be able to win with them because they just require no brain. They literally just tap, tap, tap. So I was like, I can't wait until we are done from this season and Mudslap gets nerfed, and then people can't use Gastrodon anymore. Because, like, remember they nerfed Basti, and then they gave us Gastro, which is even worse version of Basti. Let's be real. This Swampert gonna be able to do some damage, but that's pretty much it. We're still gonna be able to throw this Sludge. This Sludge has KO'd a Typhlosion before we switch. Let's see what this opponent will do. I think if we don't throw is better. Do 1 always, because you don't want your charge move to get caught. Let's see what they do now. This is where, like, they swap. No, they didn't swap, so they give us a Typhlosion for free. We take it. Now show your other 2 Pokemons. Let's see. Dugong? Oh. Lapras, never mind. Yeah, this is a matchup where Jellicent is dominating. So as long as they don't catch, we should be in a good situation. Opponent is trying to be sneaky and catching a move. Math Magic is like, no. I am aware you can't catch Math Magic's moves. And now he's just gonna go straight Shadow Ball, taking out this Lapras. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you so much, Mr. Math Magic, for sending us these amazing battles. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed, please go give my friend Math Magic a follow on his Twitch, which I'll be leaving in the description below. Like the video if you like the content, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace, everyone.